What's going on, guys? Jason back here again from Poor Man's Preparing. In this video we're going to take a look at the Roamer made by Steel Wheel. So let's run that intro and get right into it. Back with another Steel Wheel knife review. This time it's the Roamer 305, and as usual we'll go over some of the details first, the specs of the knife, then we'll do some cutting tests, and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. Alright, so first we'll go over the details about the knife. It's made from D2 steel. It has a TPE molded handle. The sheath is also molded polymer. It's got a black finish on the blade to help protect it. The overall length is 10.71 inches and the blade length is 5.5 inches. That's basically all there is to the knife. So now we'll get out some paper and some paracord and do some cutting tests to see how well it cuts. Alright, now we have our paper, so let's see how she cuts. And as you can see, it does a pretty good job. Definitely sharp right out of the box. I haven't put an edge on this or anything. This is just how it came right out the box. It's a brand new knife. We're running out of a natural edge, which does make it a little easier, but this knife definitely has no problem cutting. So now we'll pull out some paracord and see if it passed that test, because it definitely cut the paper. Alright, now for the paracord test. First we're just going to do a straight pull. That's a little rough to pull. Now let's see how it does with slicing. See if I can use this little piece of cord. Oh, hit the camera, but it's alright. It does slice very well. We'll try the double slice here. It's a very nice knife. Double slice, no problem. There we go for 4. Of course we got to do 4. Alright, now we got 4 strands here. We'll see how well it cuts all 4 of them. Yeah, no problem. Boom. So she definitely cut some paracord. So now it's the time where I give my opinion on the knife. So we'll clear the table off, set it back up, and then I'll give you my thoughts. Alright, so it's time for my thoughts on the knife. So I'll tell you, when I first opened it and put it in my hand, I was like, man, this knife is very lightweight for its size, and I didn't really care for that very much. But after being playing with it a little bit longer, I really like it. It fits in the hand comfortably. You know, it's not definitely not a high-end knife or anything like that. It does come very sharp right out of the box, as you saw. I had no problem slicing that paper up. Probably the best. The Morikans will probably slice better. Maybe the Essie, but this sliced very good. And you know, if I can compare this knife to that knife, that's a pretty good company, I think. So yeah, it's thinner for a bushcraft or survival type of knife, but I think it'll still do the job. I've never been a fan. I'll just say I treat my knives, you know, like they're precious. I don't go out and baton with them or do anything crazy that they're not made to do. I'd use an axe for that. So at the end of the day, for me, the thickness of a knife, I mean, it's not super thin or nothing, but the thickness of it, as long as it's sturdy, you know what I mean, it's not a big deal for me. It's not a deal breaker. It's like, it doesn't need to be a 1/4 inch thick like my Ka-Bar Becker BK2. So, that being said, overall, I really like the knife. It's comfortable. There's no hot spots. The deep grooves right here, they allow for excellent grip, so even if it's wet or something like that, you'll have no problem holding on to it. Alright, so the sheath on it, the sheath actually is surprisingly nice. Like this fit, it's a perfect fit in there. There might be a touch of wiggle room, but it's not going to fall out. And definitely once you clip the double button strap there, it doesn't move. So it's definitely a decent sheath. And it's got Velcro and button attachment both right there. You can put it on your belt, just put it on a pack, you'll be good. You know, thread some paracord through here. You can attach it to your leg or something, so it won't swing around. But I mean, yeah, it's since I got my first steel wheel a couple weeks ago, they have really been surprising me, and because I never really heard of them, and I don't know how more people haven't heard of them, honestly, because both of the knives that I've gotten from them have been very, very well made, good quality. So, easy to say, yes, I do like it, and I would definitely recommend it. This one runs, what was it, around 70 bucks, $65, $70. So it's not too bad. It's for a D2, I guess that's pretty decent. D2, I like D2. A lot of people say it's brittle and things like that. It can become brittle, but you know, like I said, I don't abuse my knives. I take care of them. I want them to last a long time, so I can get use out of them. But that's about it, guys. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more, and remember,